Hello?
I'm on.
Okay, sorry about that, a little technical glitch. Again, welcome to the January 15th meeting of the Skokie Plan Commission, and I hope you all had a pleasant holiday. First order of business is to call the roll. Commissioner Speyer.
Here.
Commissioner Black.
Here.
Commissioner Scott Berman.
Here?
Commissioner Franklin.
Here.
Commissioner Giviahu.
Here.
Commissioner Witry.
Here.
Commissioner Jeff Berman.
Here.
Commissioner Matei.
Here.
And I am present. And we do have a quorum. Thank you. First order of business is to ratify the minutes from the last meeting. Do I have a motion to approve?
Make a motion to approve the minutes.
Thank you. We have a second. Any questions or comments or changes to the minutes? None? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay. Thank you. Minutes have been approved. Okay. Let's see. Tonight's first case is case number 2025-26P, a subdivision. Subdivision of 7 lots into 1 lot at 5600 Old Orchard Road, and relief that may be filed, discovered during the meeting, during the hearing. I believe the petitioner is Cook County. Do I have a representative? Did I hear?
Yes.
Okay,
Representative
then,
Mayor.
Mike, would you give us the staff report?
Good evening. I am presenting case 2025-26P subdivision at 5600 Old Orchard Road. This is the location of the Skokie Courthouse, just to the west of the Edens, west of the Henry project that's under construction right now. This is a re-subdivision of 7 lots into 1 lot. And we're looking at, that's the site looking to the northeast. The site presently spans 7 total large tracts of land. The courthouse was built in the early 1980s, but at that time, I believe there was no requirement that they had to be on 1 lot of record. What has triggered the need to combine everything into this new lot is a 2025 construction project which installed solar panels on the top floor of the parking garage that's just to the northeast of the courthouse building. So when we review properties for permit requests, or if they go through appearance commission, one of my tasks is to check if a property is on 1 or more lots of record. We do have a code section that states that a lot has to be a single single tax pin, so a single tax bill. Now this is tax exempt, but that does not matter. A lot is a lot from the village's perspective, 1 lot. Here's a view of the plat itself. These are very old tracts of land, larger parcels, 7 total. Overall site is 15.5 acres. This case is coming to the Plan Commission tonight because our code does state that if a subdivision is over 4 acres in size, it has to receive both approval by the Plan Commission as well as by the village board. And this is well over that number. So we've got 7 tracts. They run from the north side of Old Orchard Road up to the border of the village between Skokie and Glenview. There are no other changes being made to the site at this time, no additional construction projects. The solar panel project is completed. That came forward for permits in early 2025. And again, that's when we identified the need for the property to be combined into 1 lot, have a single legal description. The subdivision boundary right now runs in a north-south direction right here. So village boundary actually jogs up and over. And this is part of section 8. If you're familiar with the township and range system, this is section 8, this is section 9. And then these are in separate subdivisions. These 4 or 5, I think it's 4 lots here, and then there's several over here. So this whole thing will be combined into 1 single parcel. In addition to that, the county had some questions as to whether Old Orchard Road had been dedicated as a right-of-way in the past. I was working with the surveyor. We found some records showing that parts of Old Orchard Road were dedicated back in the early 80s when the courthouse was completed. And then there was a question about the remainder of Old Orchard Road in this area. I've seen some records that say it was dedicated way back in time, probably back in the early 20th century. Other records on the county's books show that parts of these are still kind of jumping over this dedication and are connected to these parcels up here. And so as a means of cleaning things up and just reassuring that that street is a public right-of-way and not part of the courthouse, they've added statements in the bottom here saying that it's both like heretofore and hereby dedicated, just as a means of showing that it's not going to be part of this property any longer, if it in fact still is. So staff recommends that the petitioner's request for a re-subdivision of 7 lots into 1 lot at 5600 Old Orchard Road in an OR Office Research zoning district be approved, subject to the recommended conditions. The Skokie Courthouse subdivision shall be effective upon its recording by the village in the Cook County Clerk's office. All monuments must be set no later than 1 year after the date of the recording of the plat. The petitioner must submit to the Planning Division electronic files of the plat of subdivision in approved and finalized form. And the petitioner must comply with all federal and state statutes, laws, rules, and regulations, and all village codes, ordinances, rules, and regulations. And that concludes my presentation.
I have a question about procedure.
Yes,
Who assigns the number?
the county does.
The county.
So the county would, the PIN number would be the next highest PIN number available in.
So it'd be a new number.
It'd be a brand new number.
Okay.
Right, in that block.
Just curious. Any other questions, staff? Commissioner Ritchie.
Just for my information more than anything else.
Hmm?
I'm sorry. Just for my information and everything else. Do we know whether the rest of Old Orchard Road towards Harms is dedicated roadway? Or did that fall into the abyss when those building, Harmswood Plaza was built, et cetera? Do we, any idea? Not that it's important to this case,
Yeah,
I'm just.
I don't, I remember, I actually remember when it was built, when there used to be that, there was a farm on the corner, I think, or an old farmhouse. When that building was built in the, I think it was mid-eighties, I don't have those records offhand.
Okay.
I don't know if it was even a subdivided parcel.
Okay.
Sorry, I have to go
Thank
back
you.
into my files or look at the county Sidwell tax map and see on that.
Yeah. Well, it's not pertinent to this case, is it?
Correct.
No, okay.
Correct.
Any other questions, staff? Okay, Mike, thank you. Thank you for your due diligence, finding out, getting this corrected.
No problem. You're welcome.
Next, I'd like to have the petitioner come up, please. Who representing the county? And give us your name and state your position with the county.
Sure. Good evening. My name is Jamie Myers. I'm the interim bureau chief for the Bureau of Asset Management.
Okay, and are you gonna, Miss, are you gonna also testify, or,
Yeah, I'm Elizabeth Strand. I'm the lead real estate portfolio manager.
okay. Is there a notice in order, Counselor?
Notice is proper and correct. Proof of certificate, proof of publication in the form of a certificate is in the packet.
Okay, very good, thank you. This is his first official act as our corporation counsel for this evening. Marcus Martinez, right,
That's correct.
will be our new corporation counsel. Welcome to you to, I'd like to welcome you to the commission.
Thank you very much, Chair.
Okay, I'm sorry to interrupt. Would you kind of give us an overview of the subdivision request?
Sure. We were taking advantage.
I could, yeah, I'm sorry, I forgot. In all this excitement, I forgot to swear at both of you in.
Okay.
Do you affirm that the testimony you give tonight is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you?
Yes.
Thank you very much.
So we have a goal for county facilities to have 100% renewable energy for electricity by 2030. And this is one of our larger properties, larger roofs, as well as a parking garage roof. And so we had identified this as a 2025 project to take advantage of the Inflation Reduction Act. We were able to get back almost 50% of the cost of this project through the Inflation Reduction Act. And when we went in to apply for permit, we were made aware that we had to combine these 7 plats into one.
Okay. Any questions of the petitioner? Okay. Anything else you need to offer or would like to offer to the commission?
No,
At this time?
I know we did this a little bit out of order.
Yes.
And I just wanted to say thank you for allowing us to do that. You helped bring in about $1.5 million for Cook County taxpayers.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay. At this time, is there anyone in the audience who wishes to come up and make a comment or question on this case? Not seeing any. I guess. Oh, here it is. Yeah, I got it. All right, it's time for a motion on this
I'll make it.
case. Commissioner Spare,
I'll make a
motion
motion.
to approve?
To approve, yep.
Okay,
I'll second.
thank you, Commissioner Scott Berman. Call for the vote.
Aye.
Commissioner Spare,
Aye.
Commissioner Black,
Aye.
Commissioner Scott Berman.
Aye.
Commissioner Franklin,
Aye.
Commissioner Giviahu,
Aye.
Commissioner Witry,
Aye.
Commissioner Jeff Berman.
Aye.
Commissioner Matei,
Aye.
and I'll vote aye. Now, this matter still has to go before the Board of Trustees for final approval, and good luck with your project. I like the idea of that, so, thank you for moving ahead. Our next case tonight is case 2025-22P, a special use request at 8255 Christiana Avenue for an automotive repair facility. Jose,
Good evening.
good evening.
All right, good evening, Commissioners and Chairman Luke. This evening, I'll be presenting the staff's analysis and recommendation for case 2025-22P, a request for a special use permit to allow an automotive repair facility at 8255 Christiana. The subject property is zoned M2 Light Industry, and the site is designated as manufacturing service employment in the village's comprehensive plan. So as shown on the aerial map, the property is located along Christiana Avenue with access also provided from the public alley off of Madison Street. Surrounding properties consist primarily of industrial and service-oriented uses, which are consistent with the zoning of the area. This slide shows the proposed site plan. No significant exterior modifications are proposed as part of this request. The site contains an existing vacant commercial building with 14 off-street parking spaces proposed, 7 spaces located in the front, and 7 spaces located in the rear of the building. Rear parking and service areas are provided from the, or service access, are provided from the alley, while front access is provided via a mountable curb along Christiana Avenue. Public sidewalks are present along Christiana and Madison Street, and the site is within walking distance of nearby residential neighborhoods, services, and public spaces. Landscaping is provided along the front of the building. And this serves as both a visual and physical separation between the parking area and the building frontage. This slide shows the proposed floor plan for the building. The petitioner is proposing to operate his automotive repair facility with 4 work bays, indoor storage areas, office space, and washrooms. All mechanical repair work will be conducted entirely within the building, consistent with the village's code requirements and staff's recommendations. The petitioner, Jafar Sangtrash, is proposing to relocate his existing business, G&B Transmissions and Auto Repair, from Evanston to this location in Skokie. The business will offer routine maintenance services as well as engine and transmission repair. The operation is intended to be small scale, primarily serving local residents and small business fleet vehicles. The business will employ 4 staff members and will operate Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., and will be closed on Sundays. As part of the staff's review, it was noted that a triple catch basin or oil and water separator is typically required for automotive and repair facilities. to prevent pollutants from entering the sewer system. The petitioner has confirmed that a triple catch basin will be installed and its compliance will be reviewed during the building permit review process. The petitioner is not requesting any zoning relief as part of this application, as all parking and zoning requirements are met. Staff recommends that the petitioner's request for a special use permit for an automotive repair facility at 8255 Christiana in the M2 Light Industry District be approved based on the proposed findings of fact and subject to the recommended conditions. And the following are the recommended conditions. The petitioner shall develop the subject property in substantial conformance with the final village approved plans. Vehicles stored outdoors and in need of repairs must be parked in a legal parking space for the associated automotive repair facility, accessible from the alley. Such vehicles are prohibited from being parked outdoors for more than 10 days. Number 3, all repair work must be performed within the building at all times, except inspecting vehicles, adding fluids, and changing tires, batteries, windshield wipers, or light bulbs. And number 4, outside storage and display of items for sale or lease, tools, equipment, vehicles, parts, or supplies is prohibited. And the following are the proposed positive findings of fact for this request. The request is for a special use permit for an automotive repair facility is consistent with the intent of the comprehensive plan, which designate the subject site for manufacturing and service employment uses. The proposed use is not expected to create any adverse effect on adjacent properties. All mechanical work and the storage of materials will be conducted indoors, and vehicles receiving service will be parked on-site for a maximum of 10 days. The proposed use is compatible with existing and permitted uses of adjacent properties. Adequate public facilities exist to serve the requested use. Adequate provisions for maintenance of the associated structures is demonstrated by the request. No adverse effects on the environment will be created by the proposed use. Undue traffic congestion will not be created by the proposed use. There should be no adverse effect upon public health, safety, and welfare. And the request conforms to all applicable provisions of this code, except for where relief is granted. And that is the end of my presentation.
Okay, thank you. Any questions of the staff pertaining to this case? None? Okay, thank you, Jose. At this point, I'd like the petitioner to come up, please. Good evening and welcome to the Planning Commission meeting. How are you?
Thank you. I'm
Very
all
good.
right, thank you. My name is Jafar Sankra.
Yes, and your
My
name?
name is Benjamin Sanchez.
Okay. Is there notice in order, Counselor?
Notice is proper, I'm sorry, notice is proper and correct. Proof of certification of publication is in the packet.
Okay, very good. Gentlemen, raise your right hand. Do you affirm that the testimony you give tonight is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you?
Yes.
Thank you. Can you give us an overview of what you want to do with the property here? Quick overview.
A quick overview, we want to,
Speak into the microphone, please.
as a quick overview, we want to establish an automotive repair facility to service the community. And we are already a established facility in Evanston. That's already a good part of the community, but we had to move.
How long have you been there?
20 years, maybe a little longer? 25,
Okay,
yeah?
very good. Okay, any questions to the petitioner? Yes.
Is this an expansion of your services?
No, just moving.
Same operation?
Same operation.
Okay.
Any other questions? None? Okay, anything else you need to offer or would like to offer at this time?
Well, we will always work with the community over there in Evanston,
Mhm.
such as like getting high school kids sometime in summertime, teaching them our trade.
Well, that's
And
nice.
As a matter of fact, we got 2 mechanics right now from Evanston High School. And they're working with us now. One of them actually is full-time.
Okay. I think District 219 has a program like that. Maybe you should
Yeah, we
discuss it with them.
take those children, pay them, and as a part-time, summertime, we teach them, show them the trade, at least they could learn something.
Yeah, very good.
Those
Okay,
kind of
thank you.
things we do. This is mostly like a giving something back to the community.
Yes. That's a very admirable mission you have.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, any other questions? All right, thank you. At this time, is there anyone in the audience who wishes to question or comment, have a comment on this case? Please come forward. Not seeing any. I guess we're ready for a motion.
So moved.
Commissioner, Commissioner Cindy and
And before there's a second,
Just-
apologies, that is with the staff recommended conditions, is that correct?
Yes.
Yes.
And with the second having been made?
Is
Yes.
that?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Commissioner Franklin. All right, call for the vote. Commissioner Spear,
Aye.
Commissioner Black,
Aye.
Commissioner Scott Berman.
Aye.
Commissioner Franklin.
Aye.
Commissioner Giviahu.
Aye.
Commissioner Wintry.
Aye.
Commissioner Jeff Berman.
Aye.
Commissioner Matei.
Aye.
And I'll vote aye. Again, this case will need to go before the Board of Trustees for final approval. They meet on the first and third Monday of each month, and you'll be notified when this case goes before them. Thank you very much for choosing Skokie. All right, good luck to you. Next case tonight is case 2025-23P, special use permit at 7240 St. Louis Avenue. A request for a special use permit for an automotive repair facility at 7240 St. Louis Avenue. And Jose, again.
Well, thank you, Commissioner, or Chairman. Next, I'll be presenting, like you mentioned, the staff's analysis and recommendation for case 2025-23P, a request for a special use permit to allow an automotive repair facility at 7240 St. Louis Avenue, including relief from the off-street parking requirement. The subject property is zoned M3 Industrial, and the site is designated as manufacturing service employment in the village's comprehensive plan. So as shown on this aerial image, the property is located on St. Louis Avenue, just north of Toohey Avenue. Surrounding properties consist of primarily commercial industrial uses, which are consistent with the zoning of the area. The site is accessible directly from St. Louis Avenue, and public sidewalks are present along the street frontage. And additionally, the subject site is also located approximately 0.1 miles north of the CTA Route 290 along Toohey Avenue. So this slide shows the proposed site plan. The site contains an existing commercial building, and no building expansions, facade changes, or structural modifications are proposed as part of this request. Off-street parking is located in the front of the building on the east side of the site. Due to the existing lot configuration and ingress and egress easements along the southern boundary of the property, the petitioner is proposing 3 off-street parking spaces, including 1 ADA accessible space. Overhead utilities run along the east and north sides of the subject site, and all access to the site will remain as currently configured. This slide shows the proposed floor plan. The petitioner is proposing to operate a small-scale automotive repair facility with 2 service bays. The business, Lalo's Auto Mechanic Shop, will offer general vehicle maintenance services including brake, tire, and oil changes, mechanical part replacement, and alarm system installation. The petitioner plans to have 1 additional employee and a maximum of 2 vehicles being serviced at any given time. All mechanical work or repair work will be conducted entirely within the building, consistent with the village code requirements and staff's recommended conditions. So as shown on this slide, the petitioner is requesting relief from section 118-218B4C of the zoning code, which requires 3.5 parking spaces per service bay for automotive repair facility uses. Based on the 2 service bays, 7 parking spaces would typically be required. Due to the existing site constraints and easements, the petitioner is proposing 3 off-street parking spaces, including 1 ADA accessible space. Staff finds that this request is reasonable given the limited scale of the operation, the low number of employees, and the petitioner's stated intent to operate within the physical limitations of the site. Based on staff review, staff recommends that the petitioner's request for a special use permit for an automotive repair facility at 7240 St. Louis Avenue in the M3 Industrial District be approved, subject to the recommended conditions and the proposed findings of fact. And the following are the recommended conditions for this case. 1, the petitioner shall develop the subject property in substantial conformance with the final village approved plans. 2, vehicles stored outdoors and in need of repairs must be parked in a legal parking space for the associated automotive repair facility use. Such vehicles are prohibited from being parked outdoors for more than 10 days. Number 3, all repair work must be performed within a building at all times, except for inspecting vehicles, adding fluids, changing tires, batteries, windshield wipers, or light bulbs. And number 4, outside storage and display of items for sale or lease, tools, equipment, vehicles, parts, or supplies is prohibited.
These are basically standard conditions for auto repair facilities, right? Okay.
Correct. And the following are the proposed findings of fact. The automotive repair use is appropriately located where the land use is intended to protect and encourage such a use. The proposed use is harmonious with existing uses. There will be no adverse effects created by the proposed use upon the adjacent properties. The proposed use is compatible with the existing or allowable uses of adjacent properties. Adequate public facilities exist to serve the requested use.
Okay.
Adequate provisions for maintenance of the associated structures is demonstrated by the request. No adverse effects on the environment will be created by the proposed use. Undue traffic congestion will not be created by the proposed use. And there will be no adverse effects upon public health, safety, or welfare. And that is the end of my presentation.
Okay.
If you have any
Question,
questions.
Commissioner Speier?
You mentioned in the prior case something that needed to be installed for water and oil or something? Is that-
Triple catch basin.
That's what it was. Is that needed here? I didn't hear
Yes,
it.
that would be required at the time of CO inspections. That will be one of the
And
requirements.
that's something that the petitioner is
Yes.
willing, and, okay, great, thank you.
Good catch, Commissioner. Commissioner Berman?
I don't understand the forgiveness on parking while simultaneously suggesting that the applicant can park and store cars for up to 10 days outside. So if there's only 3.5 parking spaces, or 3 spaces, and they store cars for 10 days, then it seems as though they have no place to park their own employee cars.
Correct. That is a standard condition, and that's one we apply to all automotive repair facilities.
Standard condition that they're allowed to park outdoors for up to 10 days, to park.
The limitation
storage.
is for the cars that they are storing outdoors to only be out for 10 days. Not entirely sure how the petitioner plans to operate their business, but given what we have discussed, they plan to operate within their constraints, and any storage of cars would be very limited.
Well, I don't mind that, and I understand the standard condition. My question is, where are they going to park their employee cars if they park up all of the other spaces that are on site with storage cars?
Correct.
Is there adequate street parking?
There is no street parking available.
I didn't think so.
Directly adjacent to the site. A little further down St. Louis, there is available street parking. But the petitioner has communicated that they would carpool, or any employees working there would ride together, and parking would be limited for employees.
And Commissioners, if I might interject, both the operator as well as the property owners are here, and they may have some additional information to share.
Commissioner Guglielmo, do you have a question?
Yeah, it was on a similar note about the parking. So there's 3 spaces and one of them is ADA accessible. Does that mean it's only accessible to ADA?
Correct, yes.
Right, so there's really only 2 parking spaces? Okay.
That
Commissioner McKay?
ADA space is required by.
No, I understand, but I'm saying, so there's only 2 spaces that are
correct.
for anyone who's not ADA?
Correct.
Okay.
Good evening. There is a egress to the rear of the building, which would be on the other side of the bay door. Almost looks like an alley. Between the building and the fence when you're looking west, the picture in the packet.
The photograph?
There you go. To the left of the bay door there, it appears there's an alley. There's quite a bit of fence between,
This here?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that is the easement that I mentioned before for access to the building that is located in the rear. And, yeah, there's not, the lot doesn't contain this easement, this section of the driveway, so,
Understood, so it is not, they cannot park in that?
yeah, it's not part of the property.
And there's nothing to park behind the property as well?
Correct, it is very constrained, very limited.
Thank you.
That box you see is what the boundaries of the lot are.
Thank you.
And if I might, that, sometimes, two lots configured like that, the lot not under consideration this evening is called a flag lot, because that driveway is sort of like a flag pole, and the flag is in the back there, so, you do find some flag lots in municipalities, and they have the potential to present challenges. But, we'll let the petitioner talk more about that.
Okay. All right, any further questions? If not, I'll ask the petitioner to come up. Okay, thank you, Jose. Would the petitioner please come up? Petitioners for this case?
I'd just like to mention that he has some difficulty with English, so if need
Okay.
be, I can translate.
Sure.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening. Could we have your name, please?
My name is Eduardo Romero.
Into the microphone.
My name is Eduardo Romero.
Okay. Is there a notice and order, Counselor?
Notice is proper and correct, proof of publications in the packet.
Okay. Sir, could you raise your right hand? Do you affirm that the testimony you give tonight is the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you?
Yes.
Thank you very much. Okay, did you kind of just explain some of the questions that we might have brought up during our questioning of the staff? Came to the building?
Dos espacios, ¿no? I don't think there's be a lot of problem for the two spaces because I live close by the property. So for me, I'd be able to drive on a bicycle, or the other employee that's gonna be working with me, it's gonna be my cousin, so they live close by as well. So I don't think they're gonna be able to drive a car, so they can take the bus or drive a bicycle, or drive a scooter, so that's what I've been doing. I work in FedEx and I'm close by, so I've been using scooter,
Okay.
so.
What are your hours of operation there? What time are you going to be open?
Well, I try to use it, and most of them in the mornings, like in between 9 in the morning to 5 p.m. Because I work at nights, so
Oh, I
it's
see.
trying to be my morning job and then my night, and like obviously I work on FedEx, so it's gonna be my night and my morning. So
So this is Monday through Friday and Saturday?
yes.
Okay. Yes, Commissioner Matei.
Good evening. Have you operated a shop before?
Well, my dream is own my shop. I've
Sure.
been working in cars all my life, so that will be my first time. So
Good
that
luck.
will be a good beginning. So.
Thank you.
Commissioner
Chairman?
Roundtree.
You're going to do business under Lallo's Mechanical Shop, is that correct?
Yeah.
There's a Lallo's Body Shop in Morton Grove on Lincoln Avenue. Any relation?
No.
None, okay. You might want to add, what's the likelihood of you having to store cars outside either even overnight or even, I'm less concerned about 10 days?
Well, I don't think I'm gonna store cars there. Most of the cars that I plan to work, I have good relationship with the Amazon partnership. So there will be like an in and out, just to like a small fix. So I don't think that there's gonna be store cars outside, so.
Amazon nearby there.
Yes, correct. So I have a good relationship with the DSP, so they own like 100 minivan.
So you're going to service their vans?
Yes.
Okay.
So that will be like a quick repair, like a tire, or they need fluid, so that will be like in and out, so.
Okay. Good. Any other questions?
Yeah, sorry.
Yes,
So
Commissioner-
if you're planning on doing mostly work for Amazon, they have a lot of space. So if there's something that you can't fix immediately, like that's another place that they can keep those
Oh, yeah,
cars
yeah,
in the
yeah.
meantime. So is that why there's less concern about parking?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
So they have two different parking lots, so the main one is by the Amazon hub, and I think they rented another property in Oakton. So that's what they keep most of the minimum, so.
Okay, very good. Any other questions? Okay, well, thank you very much, and good luck to you.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Again, at this time, of course, I don't see any, but if there's anybody who has a comment or question pertaining to this case, please come forward. I don't see anybody coming forward, so I am open for motion. Commissioner Kimiyahu.
Make a motion to approve case 2025-23P, including relief for the off-street parking requirements.
Okay.
Second.
Second, thank you, Commissioner Woodtree.
And just to clarify once again, that is with the conditions suggested by staff.
Yes.
And if we can get a confirmation from the seconder as well.
Concur.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Ready? Call for vote. Commissioner Speyer,
Aye.
Commissioner Black,
Aye.
Commissioner Scott Berman,
Aye.
Commissioner Franklin,
Aye.
Commissioner Giviahu,
Aye.
Commissioner Woodtree,
Aye.
Commissioner Jeff Berman,
Aye.
Commissioner Matei,
Aye.
and I'll vote aye. Again, this case needs to go before the Board of Trustees for final approval. And again, they meet on the first and third Monday of each month, and you'll be notified when this case comes before them. If you have any other questions, please, contact the planning department if you have any questions again. Okay? All right. Thank you. Good luck to all of you. Good luck to everybody here with their endeavors and their new jobs and their, new homes. Thank you. At this point, I'm going to open up the floor for any public comments. This is strictly public comments. It can be a comment on anything. No, none?
I don't
Okay,
have
very
a
good.
comment, but I'll have a question.
Just a second, Commissioner. Okay. At this time, is there any other questions or business before the board?
I
Commissioner
have,
Woodtree?
what's the last time we met, which was in December, I think it was, maybe November, we were talking about the ADUs. Can you give us a little bit of an update on where staff might be on the ADUs?
Yes, thanks for asking. So staff is working through the request of the Plan Commission, and will be prepared to return as we had decided on February 19th, to continue the case related to accessory dwelling units. I will I'll back up and wish you all a Happy New Year, and then I'll jump back to upcoming meetings. Since there were no continuations of cases this evening, we will not have Plan Commission business at the first meeting in February, so we do anticipate another petitioner plus ADUs at the February 19th Plan Commission meeting.
February 5th is canceled.
That's correct. It will be
The
after
first meeting
tonight.
of February. Okay.
Thank you.
Any other questions or comments? Commissioner Black?
I have a follow-up on the same subject. After that meeting, I spent some time with the,
Oh, I think we're fighting over your mic, sorry.
yeah, trying to get it, yeah. Anyway, I spent some time with the comprehensive plan. And there are two sections of the comprehensive plan that, based on the dating in the plan, have been updated, one of them being housing. And there are references to dates as recent as 2023. So my assumption is that those updates took into account data available both in 2010 and in 2020. You know, assuming that it comes out every 10 years, sort of like the data that's in there from before. I was wondering if that data is available that could be circulated amongst the commissioners so we could have a chance to read it, because I felt at a big disadvantage when I'm reading that housing section in the comprehensive plan, and the most recent data I had in the comprehensive plan was 2020. So if we could have the 2000, excuse me, 2000. If we could have 2010 and 2020 data to reference as we're looking at the comprehensive plan for housing, I think that would help us in our deliberations and considerations.
Is it doable?
Thank you so much for your comment. I do expect that that's something that staff can follow up on. It predated my time with the village, but I've certainly seen the record keeping. That was a previous subcommittee of the housing,
Right.
subcommittee of the Plan Commission that did that work. And for a time, I believe that was on the village website, but those archives should be available.
I would think that data at least would be available.
Yes, and
Yeah.
staff will work on a way to provide that,
That would be
to
great.
bring the commissioners up to speed.
Okay. Any other questions or comments or other business before the board?
I do have one more comment to
Yes.
follow up on your introduction of Attorney Martinez, and I just want to offer Attorney Martinez, sorry, this is a bit of a surprise, but an opportunity to provide us a brief introduction and a little bit of background.
Sure, happy to. Well, I've been with my firm Elrod Friedman since 2021. During my time there, I have counseled various ZBAs, plan commissions, the occasional liquor control commission. Prior to my time at Elrod Friedman, I served at the City of Chicago Department of Law in various aspects, including counseling their zoning board of appeals.
Oh, very good.
Thank you so much and welcome.
All right, thanks for
Welcome
the
aboard.
opportunity.
Glad to have you.
Glad to be here.
Okay. Any other business, comments? Well, this meeting's adjourned. Thank you for attending. I'm sorry?
Adjournment?
No, we don't do voting. No, we don't do voting. Yeah, we don't do that. We don't do that. Come on.
Maybe in the future we will.
Any-
I like that.